Have you ever made a promise you thought you could forget? What if that promise came back to claim you in the most terrifying way? Long ago, in a land of deep forests, lived a family with 10 sons and 3 daughters. The youngest daughter, Spruce, was kind and curious. One afternoon, she stumbled upon a rare white flower. But as she reached for it, she saw a green grass snake coiled around its stem. Before she could scream, the snake spoke. "Spruce," it hissed, "promise to be my companion, and I will let you go. Refuse, and you'll never know peace." Terrified, Spruce whispered, "I promise," just to escape. The snake vanished, but not before whispering, "I will come for you soon." 3 days later, her promise returned. Hundreds of snakes slithered into her family's courtyard, their leader raising its head to declare, "We have come for our bride." Spruce made a promise. Her parents were horrified, but Spruce tearfully confessed her secret vow. Desperate, they tried to trick the snakes. First, they dressed a white goose in wedding clothes, then a sheep, and finally a calf. But each time a cuckoo bird in a nearby tree would cry out, "Cuckoo, cuckoo, it's a trick. This is no bride." With no other choice, Spruce was dressed as a bride and given to the snakes. They led her deep into the forest, across rivers, and to the very edge of the sea. As she stood on the shore, a brilliant light rose from the waves, and a handsome young man appeared before her. "I am the grass snake," he said, smiling. "Your promise has freed me from a terrible curse." He led her down into an undersea palace made of shimmering pearls and shells. There, they lived in happiness for many years and had 4 children, 3 brave sons named Oak, Ash, and Birch, and a little daughter, Aspen. One day, her eldest son asked, "Mother, can we meet our grandparents?" The question filled Spruce with a powerful longing for her old home. She begged her husband to let her visit. He was reluctant, but agreed after she passed a series of magical tests with the help of a wise sea witch. Before she left, he gave her a final, crucial warning. "You may go for 9 days," he said. "On the 10th, you must return. When you call me from the shore, say these exact words. If you live, my husband, the foam will be white like milk. If you are dead, the foam will be red like blood. Tell no one this secret," he pleaded, "or everything we have will be lost." Spruce promised and returned to her family, who were overjoyed to see her. But her 10 brothers grew jealous and plotted to keep her with them forever. They decided they would kill the Snake Prince. They tried to trick the children into revealing the secret call. The 3 sons, Oak, Ash, and Birch, remained silent. But little Aspen, their youngest daughter, grew frightened and told her uncles everything. That night, the brothers went to the shore and called out the secret words. The sea foam turned white and the grass snake appeared, smiling, expecting to see his wife. But before he could speak, they attacked him with their sickles, and his blood turned the sea crimson. Days later, Spruce returned to the shore and called for her husband. The waves churned, and the foam that washed ashore was a deep, horrifying red. A broken voice echoed from the depths. "Spruce, your brothers killed me and our daughter Aspen." She told them how. Heartbroken, Spruce fell to her knees. She turned to her trembling daughter and said through her tears, "You will become a trembling tree, forever quivering with guilt." She then blessed her sons. "You, my brave boys, will stand tall and strong as the oak, ash, and birch. And I, your mother Spruce, will stay beside you, a tree watching over the forest forever." And so it was. To this day, the mighty oak, ash, and birch trees stand strong, watched over by the spruce. And beside them, the aspen tree shivers in the wind, forever whispering a story of a broken promise and a trembling heart. This ancient tale reminds us that our words have power, and betrayal can leave a wound that echoes through generations. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more legends from the past. See you next time.